Hello and bonjour and welcome to Maisha France. My name is Maggie. We are in Parklands in Nairobi, Kenya, and we are meeting Free Sky, a young Kenyan photographer.
My name is Free Sky Mushiri. I'm a photographer, a filmmaker, but mostly I love photography, and a lot of other things in art, like rap, singing, acting. The reason why I love photography is, as a kid, back then, I was 10 years old back then. And then I saw this guy, you know how back then in Kenya, people used to walk around families taking pictures. So I saw this guy with his camera and he could tell people to smile and people could really smile. And ever since I was a child, I loved seeing people happy. So I enjoyed what he did and I asked him actually, how can I do things the way you do? He gave me the camera and at that moment I realized this is what I want to be. I want to be the man on the other side who will just make everyone smile and just be happy.
Oh,
yeah.
Great. Okay, talking about smiling, do you have some projects, ongoing projects at the moment?
Yeah, I have a couple of projects that I've been planning, but there's this one that really caught my attention. Well, apart from being a photographer, I do missionary work. So I visited Kerio Valley back then, earlier this year, and there was a war over there. It's still there, it's been going on, but one thing stood out for me. Despite whatever was going around, these kids could afford to smile. And that caught my heart. And I was like, I need to do something about this. I'm an advocacy photographer. I advocate for staff using photography. So what can I do with their simple smiles? So we just started getting friends to support. And it's funny enough, it was during election. So why not just take pictures and get people to smile for peace? So on the day of election, we started Smiles for Peace. It went vibrant to a level that we were receiving pictures, selfies of people smiling, making posters and sending them on our socials. People could receive them and just forward them, and let me call it a coincidence.
Yes.
That all throughout our elections were never peaceful, but this one was peaceful. So I finally saw hope for Kerio Valley, that if the entire country could listen to a smile, how about just a segment of the nation? So yeah, I kept pushing for Smiles for Peace in Kerio Valley, which is something I'm currently working on.
So when you say you're currently working on it, I mean, can you explain to us how is a smile and peace coming in here? What are you doing with these photographs that people are smiling?
One of the things I tell kids is I have a superpower called I freeze time. So every time I take a picture and post it on statuses, on Instagram stories, they'll always have a feedback. How can I join? How can I be part of this? And that really inspires me to do more. So I've been working on a write-up so I can do it across the country. Just go county by county, getting the uniqueness of each culture and what makes them smile. So yeah.
Sometimes just having someone, taking their photographs, sometimes it's not easy. How do you go about that? Because some people will ask you, kwa nini unanichukua picha? What do you want to go and do with my photographs?
True.
Yeah. How do you do and especially now that they're children. In this case.
So it's kind of tough, especially on the first days. It was tough. You walk to someone, ask them, can we take a picture of you? They're like, no, nimezoea. It was stereotyped and how photographers use photos, they sell photos and all that. So approaching someone, I think at times it's a matter of courage.
Yes.
You just walk up to someone, tell them, hey, you have a pretty smile. Can I capture it? You know, people love compliments.
Yeah.
So I use the aspect of compliment to get that smile out and then ask if I can capture. Because I don't post it as a post on Instagram. I post it as a story which goes only for 24 hours and disappears. So that's how I explain it to them. For children, I make sure I get to know where the parent is.
Yes.
And ask for consent from the parent. But still working on a consent form, so I'm working on it digitally. So at least it will be just, you know how people sign petitions. Yeah, so you just agree that your photo is going to be used for Peace, Smiles for Peace campaign. Yeah. Then the funding becomes a barrier. Like, I'm thinking of doing it countrywide and later even globally. So going from county to county, that's a lot of expenses, from the accommodation to the movement to, at times people want you to just give them a little something so that they can take you around. So yeah, getting someone to guide you in different villages, because I don't want to just do it in towns. I want to go deep into the villages and just bring out the authentic cultures, the unseen culture of Kenya, and bring it authentically as it is.
Another thing is, okay, fine, you're going into deep in the country, okay, and I imagine this is not something that you're being paid for.
Yeah.
So can you tell us, like, apart from that, how are you living? I mean, how are you earning your living with photography, maybe in Kenya, or are you doing something else? Or is it just a passion? Or are you living with your passion?
The last statement. How am I living? I'm living with my passion.
Yeah.
So with the passion that I have and putting in work and practice earns me a living. So the more I practice it, the more I do it out of goodwill, the more also I get clientele also. People who want me to take storytelling pictures of them and pictures that will go down generations as a picture that captured a moment.
Yes.
Like taking pictures of kids in different counties, working with humanitarian organization like NECF.
Okay, your parting shot.
I have this proverb that I love. I will leave the viewers to go read it. It's Proverbs 15:30. It brings joy to my heart.
So talking of joy, it comes back to what you just started with.
Exactly.
Smile.
And we all smile.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so that was Free Sky, a photographer and a rapper. And till next time, this is Maisha France. My name is Maggie, all the way from Kenya, Nairobi. Bye for now.
Zuothoma kale kale gadeni aideni emuna vumbi wi haninga muvimbi ulugela utifunza and know I'm right coming late at night and a gun of fright. Welcome to this good life, hey, representing Christ. Be a love sender to the world and I endelea kupenda, create a new folder. I wake up every morning praying, that's all my daily basis, yeah. Peace in every nation with a situation, always share my vision to the television, showing my profession, yeah, my brothers being rude, never follow what they say, hey, peace.